Hey everybody, so I'm back. Tokyo Game Show is currently going on. I've missed a bunch of press conferences because, again, the time zone difference between West Coast and Japan time is pretty gnarly. So everything is happening like super early, where I'm just not gonna be able to cover it with my current schedule. So I'm gonna be doing some reaction videos. They're gonna be going up on YouTube. I know we wanted to try to do this live on Twitch, but I'll do my best to watch everything and react to it and upload it throw it up on YouTube. So without further ado, we got some stuff planned. We're gonna react to some things that I haven't seen, but are all over the internet. And I'm like, oh no, stay off. Watch this quickly. So hopefully we'll see how things go, but I'm very excited. There's definitely some Sony, Square Enix, Capcom. I have to check out those their little press conference things, their live show briefing, whatever they're called, their stage conferences, yeah, whatever they're called. But yeah, so let's check out some of these. I'm gonna react, and we'll go from there. All right, cool. Let's do it.
Hey everyone! Last week we released this video. You saw some people moving their bodies, doing some kind of activity,
and having a pretty good laugh.
A waistband.
Truthfully, they were playing a brand new adventure game for a Nintendo Switch. It's a bit different from what you would expect.
It's an adventure game first and foremost, but you'll actually be moving your body.
Like the Wii balance
board. You might even break a sweat while playing. It's called
Ring Fit Adventure.
Ring Fit Adventure.
When you think of an adventure, you probably picture a world in peril and enemies to battle as you work towards a goal. That's the core of an adventure game.
So how will you battle your enemies?
Very true. They have the cores, their core values down.
Gear. These are the ring con and leg strap accessories.
Oh, I forgot there's a thing that goes in here.
Just insert the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers into the ring con and leg strap like this. Once they're in place, your quest can begin. In this game, you won't be pressing buttons on the Joy-Con controllers to move and attack. Instead, you'll use your whole body to explore the world, battle enemies, and reach the goal.
See, this isn't just any ring. It's actually an electronic device that senses and reacts to your movements. It'll turn physical force into powerful attacks.
Likewise, the leg strap will sense the movements of your lower body.
This looks like quality of life stuff.
Whether you're super fit or it's your first time exercising in a while, you can calibrate the ring con to match your personal ability.
That means Ring Fit Adventure can be enjoyed by players of any fitness level.
Let's introduce the world of Ring Fit Adventure.
Okay.
The adventure begins when an evil bodybuilding dragon named Drago throws the world into chaos. This world needs your help, and there's a lot of it to save. To move forward, simply jog in place.
Okay. So they're definitely gamifying fitness.
You can go
slowly
or quickly to navigate a guided path through each course.
Last generation on the Wii U.
Press in on the ring con to create a blast of air in the game. If you aim downwards, you can jump.
This just might become my new fitness routine.
You may find yourself paddleboarding,
I will lose
flying
all pounds
through the sky, or rolling ahead to get to each destination.
That thing is with my horrible, decrepit, out-of-shape body. I'm pretty sure I will get
in fit battles.
Maybe not fit, but I will definitely slim down doing this. I'll have to see.
There are over 40 different fit skills to learn, separated into 4 different categories. Red fit skills will use your arms.
Be careful not to lower your elbows.
Yellow skills rely on your core muscles.
Also work your lower body. Okay.
Oh yeah,
The skills in blue target your legs. And green skills are inspired by yoga activities. The color of each enemy will tell you which fit skills to use. If you use the right skills on the right enemies, you'll inflict greater damage.
When it's the enemy's turn to attack, press the ring con against your abs and hold. This creates a shield that will reduce the damage of the attack.
Game kind of looks like
work hard to make sure your defense is absolute.
Wii Fit cross with
whether you're attacking or defending,
the game that
your
everyone
success
hates.
will be directly related to the accuracy of your movements. Take your time and make each turn count. Defeating enemies and completing courses will earn you experience to help you level up. As you level up, your offensive and defensive stats will improve, and you'll earn new fit skills to choose from. The length of each session is up to you, so focus on leveling up your character at your own pace.
The greatest Wii Fit crew.
Once you've rested, you can jump back in for more.
Ring Fit crew.
There will always be something new for you waiting to be explored. Playing this adventure game every day will become a natural way to enjoy regular exercise. It's an adventure and fitness for everyone, from dads and moms to sisters and brothers.
I definitely look like that dad guy.
But there's much more to experience in
My
Ring
body
Fit
is
Adventure.
already ready.
Let's show you what else you can do in the game. Let's try Quick Play. This is where you can do a variety of exercises in short bursts of time.
We'll start with a mode that targets specific muscle groups. Simple. Take the pectoralis major challenge, for instance. The goal here is to do the specified move as many times as possible within 20 seconds.
Next, a mode where you'll aim for the high score.
The record.
Mini
I will own the record. Calling it
Run,
here.
climb, and fly through the air. Bust a move and some crates. You can even squeeze
I have
in
to
a
do
little
this.
pottery.
I have to do this.
There are lots of different games to choose from.
I need these mini games
and
in my
lots
life.
of different ways to move your body. It's a great way to get a fun, full body exercise.
But if you want to cut right to the action,
I will be
you can try
ring
more
fit
traditional exercise
by the
mode.
end of my journey. That is my goal.
Choose your favorite set of exercises based on targeted muscle groups like shoulders or lower body.
In quick play mode, it's easy to casually jump in and out of play, so everyone can enjoy a bit of fitness in different ways, like taking turns to compete for high scores against friends.
That's gonna be me sitting in the chair doing all.
Get your daily fitness in while adventuring on your own, or get together with friends and family and take turns playing fun mini games that keep your body moving. That's Ring Fit Adventure. And if you have no experience with
$59.99.
that's no problem.
Adjust the exercise level to your ability so you can continue every day without pushing yourself too hard.
No.
A visual guide will
work
be present
hard,
on
we play
screen
hard,
to show you the
Nintendo.
proper form and technique for each skill.
Although that's really
Correct
proper
posture
form
is essential to good exercise.
That really is
So be
essential.
sure
They're
to
not
rely
lying.
on the guide. At the end of each exercise, you can track your
learn
performance
proper
with some
form.
estimated stats like calories burned and heart rate. This way, you
Oh,
can make
heart
sure
rate?
you're hitting your goals.
If you want a real workout but
could
don't
be
want to
useful,
cause too
actually.
much noise, you can also turn on silent mode to keep your legs active without making heavy impacts.
Each step forward in
Silent,
Ring Fit
okay.
Adventure is a real step
Silent
forward
mode.
on your own fitness
For the
journey.
people who like to
Get together with family and friends
exercise,
and see how your skills
but
can be,
don't want
or
to
go solo on
draw
a
a
quest to
crowd.
save the world. Ring Fit Adventure for the Nintendo Switch.
Ring Fit Adventure includes
Oh,
a ring con, leg strap, and game. A Nintendo Switch system is sold separately and
Okay,
required to
well,
play this
I'm
game.
gonna get this. We will see how
Let's
far I can
explore a
get.
new world where adventure game meets
I'm ready to
physical
explore.
fitness.
Adventures that keep you moving.
Nintendo Switch. Ring Fit Adventure.
This is, yep. This is the
Please
exact
visit
game
the
I needed.
Nintendo Switch website for details.
Oh, I will be there. I will be there. Okay,
Sam,
time to
listen.
do some Death Stranding.
America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face
Okay.
of our new hope. Our new America.
This is the face of hope. My skull face. Let it give you hope. Oh, the Bionic Woman. Lindsay Wagner.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
So young. Oh.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people.
Finally.
For our nation. Under Emily's leadership,
Madam President,
we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Damn it. When the president needs your
Emily
help,
put together
you
an
help, damn it.
expedition. The best of bridges won. And went west.
Okay, we got a caravan.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
Oh, fine. Okay, these are the enemies. Ghost people.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them.
Okay.
It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
I like the little
Take
16-bit era sound effects.
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what her keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive.
Damn, it's like she's running for president in
I carried
2020.
my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone.
Oh.
Like you, Sam.
But he wants
They
to help.
think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me? Huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together. To form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edgenot City, find Emily and bring her home.
Oh, that's cute.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you or anyone else ever again.
Damn, he said no.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Okay. Damn, comes out in November. That's November 8th. There we go. Very soon.
PlayStation.
Very soon. All right, here we go.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
This should be cool.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Come on, Cloud.
Hello, welcome to Access. I'm Rob. Joining us is Dave.
Hello, no need to sound surprised.
I am surprised, Dave. Well, not really, because I asked you to be on this video.
I'm the one who's surprised.
I just wanted to show you Final Fantasy VII Remake because
I'll let them talk.
This, just to explain to everyone at home, this is the demo that I played at E3, Rosie played it at Gamescom, and now, for the first time, you at home get to see a full playthrough of the entire demo, not just the little snapshots that you've seen of the boss fight at the end. The whole playable demo from start to finish. And Dave, I just wanted to show you Final Fantasy VII Remake because you've not seen much of it, and I'm excited, and I want you to be excited as well.
Yeah, well, first of all, what an honour it is to be on this video with you, Rob. Thank you very much for asking me, because I'm genuinely mean that, because I know I never played Final Fantasy VII. I know what a huge cultural phenomenon it is, what a massive thing for you it is.
Yes.
And believe me, it's not lost on me just how far we have come, in those years. Like, this looks night and day.
This looks amazing.
And also the same.
But watch this, Dave. Look, I'm doing fire magic on a guard far away while also slashing this guard up close.
Jesus.
That's impressive stuff.
I mean, you're not going to know.
Announced
Dave,
in 2013.
How exciting that is for me. Because we've been talking about it lots in our previous videos on Final Fantasy VII Remake, how
6 years
the
in
combat
development
is really exciting in terms of how
spent.
it is real. It's got a lot of real-time elements now. But also, you just saw then how it's still full of tactical depth. I mean, that was a very simple interaction. I was just attacking a guard in front of me while sort of slow-mowing it and selecting fire magic to do on another enemy further away. But that kind of cinematic brilliance is what you get from the combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And for people who, and I was one of these people who are maybe a bit skeptical about the whole real-time thing to begin with,
I mean, I'm never skeptical.
It does
just
feel
needed
incredibly
to see
tactical as well, which is brilliant.
Well, can you talk me through it? How does it work? Because it
switch to Barrett.
If it's this mixture, how do you trigger that? How do you go between the two?
You can see in the bottom right corner we've got Cloud and Barrett who are fighting right now. You can see that in the bottom corner, right? Underneath their health bar, which is the little, you've got the HP, and then there's the yellow line, which indicates how much health they've got. Underneath that, you can see blue bars that are filling up.
Yes.
That's the ATB gauge, which stands for Active Time Battle. Now, that blue gauge fills very slowly as you fight. When you do basic attacks, you can just press square to do a basic attack with either character. It fills up a bit faster. And when a whole chunk of it is full up, you can select from your command menu. You can see you can press X on the bottom left to bring up your command menu.
Yeah.
You can do either an ability or a spell or throw an item, something a bit more exciting than just a regular attack, basically.
So basically, whilst you're just fighting in real time, you're filling your ATB gauge, at which point you can then enter, once a chunk of it or both chunks of it is full, you can enter your command menu, which
systems,
then
of course,
slows down the action, gives you the time to think, like, what ability do I want to use or whatever.
Exactly. And we'll see a little demo of that here. Here I'm going and I'm using my triple slash ability, which is quite effective at taking out large groups of smaller enemies, like I've done
Instantly
there.
switch
and also at any point,
too.
using the directional buttons up and down, you can switch which character you control in battle. So now I've switched to Barrett. Barrett has like a long-ranged gun arm as his default weapon, which means he's able to attack ranged enemies a lot more effectively than Cloud is.
Struck that guy in the air,
so
and Barrett
depending on what you're fighting,
fire.
it's a good idea to switch up who you're controlling in battle.
Do you have to? Can you target anyone with you from the, any enemy?
Yes.
From the command menu, it doesn't have to be the enemy you were specifically fighting.
Any enemy.
No, I mean, well, depending on some abilities there may be some enemies that are further away that can't be reached by certain abilities, for instance, but you can. As soon as you go into that command menu and you want to cast a fire spell, for example, you can select any enemy on the battlefield to cast that fire spell on, which is very cool. So okay, we're coming down the ladder now. This is a Mako reactor, Dave, officially pronounced Marco.
Right,
but I've always pronounced it.
I was about to say.
Officially, it is Marco though, and you can see
Marco.
The green liquid in this big reactor core that we're inside, and that is Marco energy.
Okay.
And which this evil corporation Shinra are exploiting. Basically, they're a big greedy company sucking up the planet's life force and turning it into profitable energy.
Oh, so far-fetched.
Yes, exactly.
Profiting off the planet.
So this is the reactor core. Our mission is to blow up the reactor core. Barrett, there's Barrett. He's like the leader of this resistance group called Avalanche, who Shinra, the evil corporation they basically have called you terrorists, basically, and they want everyone to be against you. And your goal here is to try and disrupt their plans.
Right.
By blowing up this Marco reactor. And there's the bomb.
I could see how that would work, yeah.
And Cloud here, the main character, he's a mercenary who has been hired by Avalanche, he used to work for Shinra. He used to be part of their military arm called Soldier. But now he's gone freelance, basically. He's a sword for hire.
What's happening here?
One-winged angel.
I don't want to go into any story stuff for you, Dave.
Well, don't then.
It's just a little, it's a bit of the story. It's exciting.
I can't really imagine, Rob, what it's like seeing this being played out for you here, rather than,
rather than having to imagine it. Yeah,
having to imagine it.
little tiny blocky sprites back in the day.
There we go.
And is it very much how you did imagine it? Just this
boss battle.
It's hard to tell, but yes. When you get
Scorpion
the original Final
Sentinel.
Fantasy VII, obviously you'd have images in your mind, and you would create the drama, the cinema of it in your mind. And seeing it now in Final Fantasy VII Remake, it looks very much like what you had in your head 22 years ago now, which is quite amazing.
What's that thin orange bar that's filling up underneath the Scorpion Sentinels?
I'm glad you asked, Dave. That is the Scorpion Sentinel's stagger bar.
Right.
So once that is full, obviously the enemy is staggered, it drops to the floor, and all damage does 160%.
Oh, wow.
You have specific attacks as well that are more effective at filling up the stagger bar. For instance, Scorpion Sentinel is weak against lightning magic. Barrett has a lightning spell. So doing that.
Very nice animation.
The rate at which you stagger an enemy. And also Cloud has an ability called Focused Thrust, which doesn't do as much damage as his other abilities, but is very effective at filling up the stagger bar. And so when you're fighting a boss like this, it becomes quite a
looks like you got primer moves.
Tactical game of trying to fill its stagger bar up, making sure that you have abilities ready that once it is staggered, you can really unload on it, and we will see that in a minute. You can see also, let me draw your attention to next to Cloud and Barrett's names. To the right, you'll see another little bar. It's a yellow one, and that's gradually filling up. That's the limit gauge. Once that is full, you can use a limit break attack, and it's a good idea to try and coincide bosses being staggered with your limit gauge being full.
And how do you fill your limit gauge?
You fill your limit gauge by taking damage and also filling the enemy's stagger bar.
Oh no, right.
So both of those things will fill your limit gauge.
So there are instances where you might choose to take damage from the enemy so that you can fill your limit break for the right time.
Exactly. And you don't have to use your limit ability straight away once it's full, so you can sort of save it and store it for the optimum moment, which you will see me doing here.
Very good, very good. Good to know.
Scorpion Sentinel's on the wall at the moment, so Cloud can't really get at it, so we've switched to Barrett.
Right,
Cloud will become a healer.
That makes sense.
Got those potions.
It's just so exciting.
Yeah,
so
baby.
exciting.
I must admit, like I've heard this described to me several times, the
Yes.
combat, but this is the first time seeing it and having it properly explained to me. I really get it, and I really want to have a go. I'd really like to play it now.
I mean, I know Elle really enjoyed it, having not really played much Final Fantasy before. So it does feel like the kind of thing that fans of the original, like me, will just lap up because it's Final Fantasy VII and it looks amazing, this remake. But for people like you, Dave, it is pretty easy to pick up. But it has like a satisfying tactical depth as well. You're not just swinging your sword around.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I personally, I quite like turn-based action as well as real time, and this seems like totally manageable. Like, you know, it's occasionally you have the opportunity to breathe and think.
Yes.
And I like that layer on top of just getting in and doing some action.
Indeed.
Is Barrett having to dodge there? Is that you've got a dodge ability?
You don't have to dodge, but you can dodge by pressing circle. You notice I've used an item.
I'll be dodging all the
I was going
time.
to use an item there.
What are you using?
That was cure magic, sorry, not an item. But you can also use items like potions and ethers, but that will take one chunk of your ATB gauge as well.
Right. So using an item takes a chunk of ATB
Yes,
gauge.
it does.
Okay, so that's something to bear in mind.
Okay, so we've got him staggered here. Barrett's limit gauge is nearly full.
Come on, Barrett.
I don't think I can quite get my limit gauge up in time though. So I'm going to have to try and stagger him again. Also, you'll see Barrett's MP is 0 above his limit gauge there, which means he can no longer use Thunder Magic until I use an Ether on him. Or an Ether. There's debate about how that's pronounced.
So that links
Ether,
to the
Ether.
ATB gate. Like, is that
as old as the internet?
You use your magic once you have a
Yes, magic takes ATB as well. So anything that's not just a basic attack, so using potions, using magic, using abilities,
Positron laser
requires a chunk of ATB. Some abilities that are more powerful take 2 full ATB chunks.
Right.
Using a limit ability, however, doesn't require any ATB at all. So once your limit gauge is full, you can use your limit break attack at any point.
Right. And like taking cover here, it looked like Barrett was taking cover there.
Yeah.
Well, you were with Barrett.
Yes.
Is that something that was in the original game?
No.
No,
the original game was a purely turn-based battle system.
That's what I thought. You just stood in front of each other and took it in turns to have a go.
Your turn. Hit me, Scorpion Sentinel. Now I will hit you.
Well, I just like that because it's like a little extra layer on boss battles.
Yes.
In particular, I suppose, where something to think about. Oh, I like how shiny the limit. It's like, come on, press me.
You can see limit is up now for Barrett, but I want to stagger it first.
Yeah.
So with Cloud here, I'm going to use my focused thrust ability, which is that ability. It doesn't do loads of damage, but it's good at filling up the stagger meter. I reckon one more is going to do it. So here we go.
I want to see
It's now
this.
staggered, and now it's time for Barrett to unleash his limit break, which is called Fire in the Hole.
Nice.
Ooh. Have some of that. Oh, just the orangeness of that.
Yeah.
So satisfying.
Get away. Oh, it hates that. It's charred.
It's
and
gone
horrible.
mad now, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it has
Just
rather.
firing rockets all over the place.
Is this like a bit of company hardware that's supposed to be protecting the reactor?
Yes.
Yeah. Go careful. Go careful.
It's got its legs out now.
Wait, overkill. Is that a kind of a phase it's entered?
I believe so.
Oh,
Basically,
no.
it means I'm mad now.
Yeah, it does look quite mad.
But it's got its legs out now. Got to contend with its legs.
So what does that mean? You can't get too close to it? Has it got a kind of a melee
I've got other things to hit, basically. Right. Barrett's thunder attack is done for the left leg. Cloud's going to finish off the right leg. Cloud's limit break is nearly full.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and finish it by coinciding Cloud's limit break with it being staggered, which I have successfully done.
Come on.
Here we go. Cross slash to win.
He's so cross.
And there we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Was it a cross or was it an X?
It's a cross. It's a cross. But there we go. There's the Scorpion Sentinel defeated. And there is, for the first time, for people outside of who haven't had a chance to play the demo, there is the full demo that we got to play at E3 and Gamescom. I am massively excited about it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm glad. What do you think of it, Dave?
I genuinely this has really made a difference to me. My excitement levels. That looked like a lot of fun. The combat looks deep. I can understand it.
Capcom, wow me. Project Resistance. Top secret experiment on the outskirts of Raccoon City. Valerie, Tyrone, Jeremy. I don't know. Twisted Mastermind. Okay, so... RG. Project Resistance. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so it is in the RE2 engine. Work together to escape. Okay. Ooh. Those are reminding me of Metal Gear Survive zombies. Bear traps. Okay, so just like Outbreak, all the characters have unique skills. Oh, heal? Okay, yeah. Definitely gonna be Valerie. January. An interesting name. I'm maining Valerie. I will be support. With my backpack. Yoko 2.0. This is what the internet was referring to her as. Oh! Oh. Interesting, okay. So it's 4v1 then? 5-player? Oh, that's gonna... Why'd the door close on me? Oh, okay, that's probably why they have the glow. Just to symbolize I'm trying to kill you. Okay, this is very interesting. Tyrant, Mr. X. X gonna give it to you. Interesting. Oh. Cool for okay, very interesting. Sign up. I will do this promptly. Okay, so out of the things I saw so far, just snippets, my little smorgasbord of games, I'm still on Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, trailers. Very interested to see what's going to go on with Resident Evil. I have to admit, I'm a little sad that it's not a straight up Outbreak File Number 3 or Outbreak side story. It does seem to be in the vein of what are those games? Dead by Daylight, I think that's what it's called. Also Friday the 13th, group of people, you find weapons, items, equipment. One guy's trying to kill everyone. It'd be interesting to see if it rotates or if it's random or you get to choose. Winner becomes Umbrella employee of the month. It's oh, these damn kids always coming to my damn research facilities, uncovering all my damn secrets right before the nukes hit. But it is RE2 engine, so that's good. Looks like it'll be fun. I have to definitely do the beta sign up. I need to know what the dates are. Damn, that was the biggest thing for me so far. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts at the moment. Yeah, so looks like it's gonna be online. I wonder how many waves there are gonna be. But I think with games like that, there's a set number of waves. I don't know if it's going to be like 5 every time, or maybe you can bump the difficulty up, or I don't know how that's going to work. If there's going to be any, I guess, variation. Like, can you try to do 5 waves, 10 waves, 15 waves, maybe 3 waves if you just want a quick, like, online match? How does it run? Well, I guess we'll find out. Crossplay, please. We need more of that. PS4, Xbox, PC, of course. It looks like there's only going to be the 4 characters. January, Valerie, I think Jeremy, and I didn't catch the other guy's name. What was his name? Samuel. Okay, that's his name, Samuel. He's like a brawler. January, she can hack security cameras. I'm guessing like those are the cameras whoever's like the umbrella employee gets access to. Valerie's a support. She heals, so I'm definitely gonna be maining her. A melee brawler is a oh, okay, it was Tyrone. I just had to make sure. He's a tank. He just takes reduced damage. Okay. So we got a tank, a support, a brawler, and a tech person? Hacker? Hacker is what they're calling it. Interesting. I wonder if there's gonna be like a little what's it called? Skill trees? Maybe like the more you play, the more you can unlock abilities. Something like killing floor. Or if there's gonna be any cosmetics. If I could dress the characters up as I want them to see fit, that'd be awesome. But that looks... I'm still excited for it. I'm excited to try it at least. I get the impression that this is maybe going to be one of those what's the games as a service. Like they'll launch this. I don't know if this game is going to be 60 US American dollars. I think this is like a $30 game, at least from what I've seen, which is still very early, I'm sure. My dogs. They're excited. That's why they're barking. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna be like they're gonna roll it out. It'll be like early, maybe not early access, but like, what's it good? Like how they did for Street Fighter V. It's like, here's a bare bones version. We're gonna support this and update it over time. So they're like, over the course of like a year, first year, maybe they'll add like a character or two, more stages, other creatures, new environments. I don't know if they're... Because in the Outbreak series, there was a hospital, there was a hotel, there was a university, there was a bar in the streets of Raccoon City, and I think... Oh, and the hive, the raccoon blah, blah, the umbrella, their labs were all playable areas, so it would be cool to explore locations like that. Again, with cameras and stuff, I'm not sure the streets of Raccoon City would work. Definitely the lab though. I guess maybe a hotel. That would, you could work that in. Definitely a school, security cameras everywhere. Hospital for sure. But I'm just thinking, is this what I was hoping it was. Not exactly. I was really hoping Outbreak File Number 3, but in my mind and the internet was kind of like, this seems to be like a Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, Killing Floor kind of a thing. That's okay too. I'm not as hyped as before, but I'm still hyped. Like, I definitely want to check this game out. I think it could be fun. This could be one of those, play it like nonstop the month it comes out, and then like dial it back, like maybe like once a week after that. As if they keep pumping out content, like if they support it, I feel like this is what they're gonna go for with that. Maybe if they do missions or something, limited to time, like play now, get this exclusive Claire jacket. So it's like, oh, that's how they get people to play. It's like, I want Valerie to have Claire's jacket from Resident Evil 2. Like if they start introducing some of the clothes from the movies or other games, so you can outfit them like that, that's like, okay, that's an easy sell. It's like, play this, and I don't even know if there's going to be points. I need to watch Capcom's little conference, see if they talk about that more. I know Sony's going to be showing it, so there'll be demos and stuff. The developers will be talking. I'll try to see what I can find, but I am very, very excited. Not as super like, oh my god, this could be Outbreak File Number 3, maximum levels of hype, but I'm still excited. Looks interesting. I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't think it looks bad or it's gonna be bad, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah. So anyways, that's gonna end my quick little introduction to just some of the trailers that were released for Tokyo Game Show. I'm going to be checking out some of the conferences. I'm definitely going to pick and choose some stuff since they're out, so I can I might do like a spliced up, maybe like, you know, the things I'm interested Capcom, the things I'm interested with Bandai, the things I'm interested with Square and Sony, and maybe just do a, you know, hit them in a row, bam 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 bam. Hopefully it'll be like maybe an hour or two's worth of reactions and content, but that's the plan. So I'm gonna wait. Guess to continue on with my day. So we'll come back and do that. I will probably do that maybe live. We'll see. But I'll definitely get the reactions uploaded to YouTube. So I'm gonna get working on this. I'll have this uploaded. So yeah, hopefully to everyone that checks out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me any feedback. Maybe some things you'd want me to see. I can try to do that. I know Tokyo Game Show is not like super big, but it's still, you know, developers are bringing their A game, and showing stuff. I have to check out like that 1 hour Death Stranding thing. It's all gonna be all gameplay. So I'll have to take a look at that next when I get the chance. But anyways, yeah. So that's gonna be it. This has been Eggo, the visual culturist. This has been my opening reactions to Tokyo Game Show, and there'll be more to come. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys then.